finishes against a heavyweight that has unlag, oh yeah, take that every single day.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, we have PS2 as always, so that's not going to help DK's case at all either.
I don't think it's going to help or hinder really. It's relatively neutral, I'd feel. In fact, DK does have some stuff on this stage with the platform height and how close they are to the ceiling, because he can't do his cargo throw up throw and still get kind of like some bogus like that. That kills straight up.
Wait,
so
what?
Yeah.
What?
If you don't respect DK, he will kill you like that. So it may not be as potent as it was in Smash 4, but it's still a very threatening setup.
That's wow. Like that killed at 80. Like
after the hit, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Character is not to be messed with.
Oh god. DK is a very scary ape.
He's a big boy.
he's a very big boy.
Yeah, he's kind of living a big boy percents right now too.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing with DK is like I think he's a very slept on character in this game in general.
Right.
There's a lot of hidden
That's the
potential.
Good counter.
Good stuff.
I don't know if it's necessarily hidden potential. I think it just needs he just really needs like the right player to play him to do well. Because I feel like he is relatively explored for the most part. It's just that a lot of people would prefer different tools and different characters than compared to what he has to offer. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. It's just that he's not a high tier character and people would rather win, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I love seeing that stuff from Greninja against specifically DK and Bowser. He can just kind of go for a down air, and normally it's a pretty unsafe move because if you miss, you can probably just die.
Oh.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
No.
But, like, it's typically unsafe, but because of the way that DK and Bowser recover, being more horizontal but not the fastest at it, you can kind of set up at your own pace and get away with it.
Right. Watching the game while looking up patch notes because I don't know what changed in 10.0. Nothing?
Yeah, we got Sephiroth. Actually, I take that back. There was a little bit of a ghost patch to Olimar, coincidentally.
Okay.
They fixed a major bug with them that's plagued them for like the past 6 years. So it's really cool to see them actually get that attention.
Oh god. So we got no no buffs or nerfs.
Supposedly we might get something on the 22nd, Sephiroth's official release date.
Right.
But it remains to be seen, you know?
Right. We haven't seen anything yet, so...
Yep. So, despite what I was saying about this matchup, Undead's really held his own against Greninja. He might actually be taking this game. Oh, that was percent away from working.
That's dead.
Yeah. It's a lot of big fists.
That's just, yeah. Here it is all dead, so... But... this is game 1 to DK.
Yeah.
DK!
Gotta admit, I didn't expect that, so... Who knows? Maybe it's the first game of the night, you never know, right? Maybe there's some adaptation coming in. We got 2 more games to play with. At the most. At least 1 more game.
I am intrigued to see what is going to happen if Mewmon is going to switch up his strategy a little bit.
Yeah, he was playing pretty aggressive. Maybe he just needs to slow it down a little bit and punish DK more than just being the aggressor. Because Greninja absolutely has the tools to force you to approach. And if you're approaching Greninja, you're going to lose.
Right. And actually, I was going to say the same thing. So,
of course, like the grand exception to everything, and basically any fighting game, is like every single matchup is win or lose until you add in mix-ups. Mix-ups is like the grand equalizer, right? Because it doesn't matter how bad the matchup is. If you can mix up your opponent, you can win with the worst character in the game against the best character.
Right. Well, the thing I also see with most fighting games, and I don't want to say it's a trend, but a lot of like competitive, like if you look at bracket matches online, like a lot of game 1s start to like go off very aggressively, but as compared to like games 2 and 3.
Right.
So
this stage with Greninja is like the nightmare combination. You do not get to beat Greninja on this stage, especially if you're a character that struggles as is against the character. I can't imagine what would have been I can't imagine why he would have wanted to pick, well, what would have been banned to let this get through. Because I wouldn't imagine that you'd ever want to take this stage, or take Greninja to this stage.
Oh, he
Trying some cheese.
He thought, and I respect it. The thought counts. So,
Alright. Gonna super through that. Good, decent punish. Alright. Not gonna get 2 though.
Good air dodge on stage to avoid
right.
getting hit there. Ooh.
Alright.
Wow,
Stage.
I thought that's supposed to have a decent amount of armor.
I think it's only like the immediate start. After that, it has none.
Oh, I just remember a lot of armor being on that move, and just seeing Mewmon punish
too.
yeah. Oh, jeez. That was yeah.
All right.
I want to see a giant punch, but I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah, he's not even charging it. Just doesn't favor the move, I suppose.
Yeah. I saw him use it once.
It's not the best move, especially against Greninja, because of the way the charge works. You cannot just cancel at any time. You have to wait for a full wind, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, because of that, Greninja can just throw a single shuriken and knock you out of it. And basically, you lose not only your time charging it, but then you also take some damage.
Right. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah,
He read the get up on stage, and
That's the.
Oh, that's it.
Greninja has a lot of edge guard tools against DK.
All right.
Definitely showing that match.
So we are in game 3 now, and I'm hoping. Well, I know, Mewmon's not gonna ban FD, because why would you? But now you need a stage that kind of levels the playing grounds a little bit.
Right.
PS2 or Small Battlefield might be that.
He's just running it back? No.
No, it's not.
You get one. You get one, buddy.
Go to the Northern Cave. Let's see
I'm
that.
interested to see how that stage is going to affect certain matchups.
I'm wondering. It's gotta. Like when I saw the stage, my first thought was this has to be legal. There's nothing wrong with it.
My first thought when I saw the stage was like, this is going to transform, right?
Yo.
So I was very surprised.
Yeah. So I called it Small Battlefield. Levels the playing field a lot in DK's favor. But also,
I don't believe that it's going to kill quite as soon on these platforms, though. I don't even know if he gets the actual kill confirmed in this stage. It might just be damage.
Yeah. I mean, but even then, it's still much safer than, not having any platforms. Did he just...
Yeah, if he up smash right there, that might have been... no, he was way too low.
Wouldn't have
worked. It would have been a lot of damage. No, he didn't tech that. That would have full-on worked.
That just surprises me that he got the forward air off.
Oh man, that clip was so nice.
Oh. God. Greninja... Do we as a community agree that Greninja's...
Oh my god, okay, I stand corrected. That was perfectly set up.
Wow. But do we as a community agree that Greninja was high tier?
Oh yeah, he is high tier.
Okay.
He is higher end of high tier in my opinion.
Yeah. But I think as a community in general, it's been agreed that Greninja's a high tier character.
Yeah.
So, like, much better than Sheik.
He's just very underplayed, oddly enough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Greninja was an odd pick when they announced him, but now it's like, oh, Greninja makes sense.
Like, out of the possible new gen Pokemon at the time he came out, he was the best option.
Yeah, and that does make sense. But it just for me was just like, oh, we get a Pokemon rep. Cool. Why not just have Charizard?
They do have Charizard.
Yeah, but Charizard was a standalone character when Greninja got announced, so it's just like, I don't know.
I get it.
But I mean, I'm not saying Greninja was a bad announcement. It was just kind of like, huh, interesting. Now it makes a little more sense because he's like, 2020's best goddamn
Really?
Pokemon.
That was an interesting setup.
That was weird. I don't Oh.
Alright, quick response.
Oh, huh? That didn't kill.
Maybe
Okay.
one day DK will work.
Oh!
That day is not today.
Oh! Oh, that was. Oh.
Alright, after shaking game one, Mewmon really came into form. Good stuff to him for taking that 2-1.